Yeah, what's goody? What's goody? What's goody? My peopleizations. What's goody? My peopleizations. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. How come is everybody just being a prisoner of the moment? Is that what it is, or is it? Do they really believe that Terence Crawford is going to stop Errol Spence? Do they really believe that Terence Crawford is going to stop Errol Spence? Or is it just everybody was at the Hall of Fame, right? Or is it something that they see? James Toney didn't even hesitate, right? James Toney said Errol Spence don't get past the sixth round. The sixth round, woo! James Toney said Errol Spence don't get past the sixth round. Sixth round, woo, James. That's some big words right there, James. That's some big words right there, right? Now, Young World, Reg Lowe, Nicholas Simmons, Hard Body, J. Timo, my brother. What's good? Where you been at? Tiana Scott, Peace Bless Queen. How you doing today? Poe Porter, Mr. Drick Joe, Quan, Simon Chu, Brokuza, Sherman Callahan, Flubber Lang, Jaquan Pickett, Skills from New Orleans, Euphorbio Dave, Poe Porter, Clint Eastwood, Elaine Pope. On the mic, my brother, Terence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to my brother on the mic, Terence Bailey Sr. Junior Young, Frank Navarro, Damon Kennedy, Louis Bay, A.K. Crowder, Mike G, Bruce Lee Wing, Earn Incorporated, Gabe Moore, Rex, Zeb, Jew Blue, Sherman Callahan, the Fly Guy Squad, Eric R, Kayeen Adams Sr., Gerald William, Nitty G, my brother, Kai, what's going on? T Bugs, my brother, Sean Jones, Jesse R, King Third Eye Supreme, Boxing News DC, Kimber 4509, Corey Murphy, my brother. What's goody with y'all? Memphis, Maine, Big Toe Little Foot, Boss Red 357, Terry Smooth Jr. My brother Hardbody said, working, bro, competition season in full motion, bro, taking care of my client. Okay, say less. That's a great thing. Darius Green, what's going on? Brent Lawson, what's going on? Jerry Alexander, Treslin Patterson, Chavez, Fo Hunter, T Bonafide, Benji the Shooter, Jonathan Kurtz, Tim Ford, Wiley Lion. What's goody with y'all, man? So let's get right into this. I wanted to talk about this with my peopleizations because I've seen it all week, right? Tony Crickto, what's going on? Don, Rex, Ray Magic, Corbin Phoenix, T. Shy, what's going on? Dino White, James Everett, Bobo, Brothers UK, Ivan Flores, Walter Hobson, Boxing Profile TV. What's goody, my peoples? Chris Brooks, Damon Buckner. Don, what's going on? So I wanted to get into this with y'all, right? Miss Joette, Peace Bless Queen, how you doing today? How you feeling today? Timothy Stoudemire, LJ Burns, Fred Harris, Hollywood Hicks, Thomas Ringo. What's going on? So I wanted to get into this with y'all. Now, to each his own, right? To each his own. Whomever you pick, whomever you think is going to win, be that bitch. Peace Bless Queen, how you doing today? Jelani Everin, what's going on? Risk Taker, Crow Lope, Kevin Lyles, what's goody? Fred Harris, Hollywood Hicks, Heavy Bag, a.k.a. Heavy, the United Front, Chaz 313. What's goody with my peoples? Smash that like button, people. So, I seen everybody, and I can't believe I forgot. Monica Johnson, Peace Bless Queen, how you doing today? Charles Pickett, what's going on? Izzy Garcia, what's going on? Blessings to you, Queen. Now we got two Monicas. Eno Boxing, what's going on? Kim Darling, Peace Bless Queen, how you doing today? So I'm like, man, is this Shogun 76? What's going on, great brother? So I was like, is this a case in a scenario? Dre Finest, what's going on? Memphis, Maine, my brother. So I was wondering, I'm like, is this a scenario? Is this a case where, it's out of sight, out of mind? Jersey State Bullies, what's going on? Or is it simply that they see something, they believe that that Terence Crawford can exploit an Errol Spence, right? But here's the thing, right? The thing is, James Toney, he said right out, Errol Spence ain't going past 6 rounds. Jaleel Williams, what's going on? He said Errol Spence ain't going past 6 rounds. Brian Denham, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, been a minute, yet much love. Pastoring a church and working 2 jobs, my bro. Salute to my brother, Brian Denham. Appreciate you, great brother. Blessings to you, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. And blessings to you in your journey, man. That's a great thing. Blessings to you, man. Helping the community and working 2 jobs, that's a blessing. Salute to you, Brian. Blessings to you, King. Mr. Holmes, Maya Egypt, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Who you got? What's going on? Mr. Know-It-All Rants, what's going on? Brian Taylor, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, they really think Errol is too basic, and if they think so, Errol will prove them wrong. Watch and see. You know, my thing is this, right? And smash that like button, people. Let's get the likes all the way up. I'm all the way up. Let's get the likes up. Edward Torres, what's going on? Let's get them likes all the way up. Let's get them all the way up. Right? So here's the thing, right? Antone Wright, what's going on? Here's the thing about it. Is that I feel like Errol Spence is using this as all motivation. I truly, Dre Finest, triple OG in the building. Antone Wright, what's going on? Edward Torres, what's going on? Salute to the shot. Chicago became one of my favorite places, man. It's actually my 3rd favorite place in the world right now, man. Well, I got to say in the United States, not in the world. I'm over-exaggerating when I say in the world. But in the States, it's become my 3rd favorite place, man. New York is always New York. It's my number 1 place in the world. Las Vegas, I fell in love with Las Vegas, man. That's I love Las Vegas just as much as I love New York. Maybe I'm exaggerating there too, but I do love Las Vegas. And Chicago, man. Chicago and Vegas is a close. They right there neck and neck, man. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? I truly fell in love with Chicago. Truly did. Mark West, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Big Blue, did Berlanga jack your swag? I seen your logo on his shorts. Yeah, it looks like my logo, but my logo is actually 2 B's, and his is actually an E and a B. You just can't tell. But the colorway was him representing the Puerto Rican Day parade. You understand what I'm saying? Puerto Rican Day. So here in New York. So that color scheme was just him, going with the Puerto Rican colors because he mixes it up. He don't always wear that color. You know what I mean? But yeah, it definitely looked just like my colors, right? Just like my logo and everything. And that's my guy. Junior Young, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, what up, Blue? I like Spence style, but I think Crawford quickness and counter punches is going to be too much for Spence. Hey, it might be. Let's see TV. Darius Green, what's going on? Jay Harris, what's going on? Junior Young. I mean, that's why it's so big, Junior Young. You're not wrong, right? Nobody's wrong until they actually fight. So, but it's a huge fight, and everybody wants to see it. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? So it's a huge fight, man. Come react with Ryan Anderson in the super chat. He said, so Blue, who you got? Who you got? New York? Are you asking me if I got New York or? Oh, Sam, Geo James Khalil 98, Ephraim Skates, Carlos Hernandez, what's going on? D8843, Chuck, what's going on, great brother? Edward Torres, Calvin Harris, what's going on? Nitty G, my brother. Nitty G says Chicago should be your favorite place, Blue. You know we did. Man, hey, I never been to a place, right? And then I'm gonna get back into this boxing, right? Chance Taker, what's going on? Jason Law, Michael Lee, what's going on, great brother? Hey, I never been to a place. Bobo, what's going on? OP, Big Block, what's going on? Hey, I never been to a place that resembled New York, but was wide open. You understand? It's like, it's hard to explain, but it resembled New York, right? But it was wide open. Like, it wasn't cluttered like New York, but it was New York. So it was like I was in New York, but I ain't have all the clutter and the overcrowdedness and the pollution and the just the everybody's in a rush. Like, the vibe was just different. I loved it, man. I truly did, man. Matty Yo in the super chat. Much love. Appreciate you. Salute to you. And I want to give a big shout out to my nephew, Christopher, man. My nephew that I told y'all helped me start, the channel, right? Today is his birthday. And I want to give him a big happy birthday shout out. Salute to my nephew, Christopher, man. Today, his birthday. He the one that started this, man. He's the one that he created the logo. He created the banner. He created the channel. He did everything. So salute to my nephew, Christopher. It's his birthday today. I love you, kid. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, shout out to my nephew, Christopher, man. So, with that said, right, everybody, is entitled to their own opinion. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody, in this situation, this is arguably the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? In my opinion, it is the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. It's not arguably. It is the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. Okay. I don't believe that, there's a fight in the sport of boxing that's more intriguing. I don't think that there's a fight in the sport of boxing that you can truly say is 50-50, right? I don't think that there's a fight that you can make, that two fighters are absolutely in their prime, right? Only this fight. Only this fight, to me, is you have both fighters are absolutely in their prime, okay, and both fighters are undefeated. You can't say that about many other fights. What other fights can be made that you can say, oh, this is the biggest fight in the sport of boxing? You got two undefeated guys that are top 3 pound for pound best fighters in the world. Okay, neither one of them have lost. Both of them are they're immovable. How you say it? Immovable object meets a how you say it? It's completely escaping my brain. A movable object meets an unstoppable force. Is that what it says? Right? How many situations in fights can you say that way? Cage the Animal, what's going on? How many? Mamba, what's going on? GDX, Immortal, King Ali, what's going on? Mark Giles, Cam, what's going on? You understand? Look Crazy TV, what's going on? How many fights? Box fan, full time, brother in super chat. Any truth to WBA ordering Tank versus Michael Rivera? Yeah, WBA is all over the place. Al Roney, 231, what's going on? I need y'all to get the lights up. We got 605 people. Jimmy Bernard, Jerry Alexander, what's going on? Mr. Giggles, what's going on? Irresistible Force meets a how to say it, bro? I can't get it out. Joshua Wright, what's going on, great brother? SC Slots Bodyguard, what's going on? Full movie episode, what's going on? LS aka Tags, my brother. Hey, I can't get it out. When an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. Okay, thank you, GDX. So here's that situation, right? Where we actually have that being the case. How many times can we say that's the case? That's the, we can't. Maharba Salam, William Moran, what's going on? Moran, what's going on? Pons Jerry 22, what's going on? You can't, right? Jay Isaac, what's going on? You can't say that. How many times can you actually say that? You can't. Maverick, what's going on? Ali Spinner, what's going on? So as far as the WBA, I got word that the WBA, they want to order Tank versus Devin Haney, right? But no, Gilbert, what's going on? Alice Naive, Tiana Scott, Peace Bless Queen. Brooklyn Life is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. T9's Boxing Class, what's going on? Real X, Deal X 92, my brother, what's going on? So, the WBA wants to order Devin Haney versus Gervonta Tank Davis. I got word of that. They would love to do that. They want to quote unquote eliminate belts, which is amazing. Square Business, what's going on? Sumter Cleo, what's going on? Ronald Reed, what's going on? George Woods, what's going on? Travis Touchdown, my brother, where you been at, bro? So I'm just confused. We got 631 people in here. 631 people, and we got 300 likes. Mr. Black, what's going on? Smash the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Daniel Staley, my brother. Mook the Villain, what's going on? Get the lights all the way up. So the WBA, they quote unquote want to order Tim Jones. What's going on? All these fights, they want to eliminate belts. But like I said in the video I made, you look at the history, right? They didn't strip Keith Thurman. He was out the ring for 2 years. But they stripped Manny Pacquiao, who was out the ring for 2 years during the pandemic. They didn't strip Murata. You understand? Like, so I'm confused. I don't know what direction they're going in. And like I told y'all, with Devin Haney having to pay $360,000, 4 times 12, so 12% of his $3 million purse is $360,000. Box fan full-time brother in the super chat. He said, will you be sending a C's and deceased to Berlanga? Hey, nah, that's my guy, man. He, you know what I mean? Like I said, his is an E and a B. Mine's is 2 B's. It just looked very similar, didn't it? It looked very similar. When I first seen it, I was like, oh, he representing me. Shout out to me. Shout out to me. Real X, Deal X, Non-Deuce, brother in the super chat. What are your thoughts on Berlanga? I think he need a lot of work. There's a lot of Pappy Zoe, what's going on? Victor Griffin, what's going on? To me, I'm going to be honest, and I love Edgar Berlanga. It's my guy. He knows this. I'm a big fan of Edgar Berlanga. That's my guy. But to me, it's like there's a lot of confusion going on. Uncommentary, what's going on? See Me Grow, what's going on? Edgar Berlanga yesterday was solely being a boxer. No, Edgar Berlanga needs to be, he's a boxer puncher. That's what he is, right? And his identity is getting lost. You understand? Chief Wildfire, what's going on, great brother? Yo, Vu, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? His identity is being lost, right? He's a boxer puncher. That's what he is. He's a boxer puncher, right? Yesterday, it was all boxing. Band up. What's going on, great brother? The other fights, it's all looking for one big punch. Like, there's a lot of confusion. Jamal Holbert, what's going on? To me, it's a lot of confusion as to what's going on. Who is he and what is he looking to be, right? And he needs to be just a boxer puncher, right? Get on your toes when need be. Change the picture. Change the channel. Sit down on your punches. Bang, 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 bang. Natty Dread, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? He went back to his old trainer, Natty Dread. That's who he had yesterday. Stephen Bateman, what's going on, great brother? Coach Griff, what's going on? Yeah, he did bite him, man. That was that. I'm like, bro, what are we doing? Skills from Norland, what's going on? But he got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of work to do. You understand? Angulo, Alexis Angulo is 38 years old, man. A young, big, strong, athletic puncher like Edgar Berlanga, Angulo should have been gone, man. You got to get him out of there. And like I said, my brother, BFTB Boxing in the building. Go subscribe to my brother, BFTB Boxing. What's goody with you, King? Drop the link. Mahabir Salam, what's going on? He was getting clipped. Andrew Russell, what's going on? Connor, what's going on? Gaia University, what's going on? His identity, he don't have an identity. That's the problem. Do me a favor, baby boy. Turn that fan to me a little bit. Boxing 101, brother in the super chat, he said, how do you feel about Shakur versus Cordina? I like the fight. It's a unification bout. I think Shakur Stevenson dominates that fight. Smokey, what's going on? I don't think that, Cordina has anything, Joe Cordina has anything to compete with Shakur Stevenson. But Tua Fakava, what's going on? But I like the fact that he's willing to make it. Cesar Rodriguez, Riptide, what's going on? I like the fact that he's looking to make the fight. So make it happen. I hope he ain't all talking. I hope he really want to make the fight happen. He said he want. He said he did. And Shakur was quick to respond because he put up Wembley Stadium on the O2, whatever arena that was that he put up. And he was hinting at having a fight over there. And Shakur Stevenson, Coach, what's goody with you? Hey, why? Hey, BF, I always forget that Riptide is Coach. Alan Day, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, game recognized game. The Grace No Bud's the best skilled fighter in the world. Is he the best skill fighter in the world? That's that. I don't know if he's the best skill fighter in the world. He's one of the best, but is he the best skill fighter in the world? The best skill fighter in the world? Tone Corleone, what's going on? I don't know if he's the best skill fighter in the world. He's one of the best, but is he the best skill fighter? Chilltown Major, what's going on? I don't know if he's the best, but I mean, he's one of the best, but is he the best skill fighter? No, I don't know about that. Yeah, BF. Now I keep forgetting this coach, man. Real X Deal X non-deuce, brother, back in the super chat. Fundora talked about going to 147 to fight Spence. Fundora's just looking for big fights, and he's throwing his name in the pot, in the hat, you know, to get whatever big fights he can. Romario King, what's going on? If he drop another 7 pounds, that'll be just outright ridiculous. Dwayne Johnson Media, what's going on? David Jackson, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, hey, Blue, could please try to get interviews with all these legends listed in the title after Errol Spence stops Bud? What's the status on that contract? For sure. I'm going to be seeking everybody out. I'll get everybody on the list except for probably Floyd Mayweather. Mike Lee, what's going on? And that's just because, you know, it's just, you know, I was supposed to be there in attendance for this. You know, Jamal Gibbs, what's going on? You know, Floyd Mayweather is it's very rare that you see him. So, Roy Jones, Bernard Hopkins, no, who was it? Roy Jones, James Toney, yeah, those dudes. We'll catch up with them. Win, lose, or draw, no matter how it play out. They all available anyway. They all make themselves very available. Salute to Willie Suggs dropping that Cinco in the Cash App. Appreciate you, great brother. Cesar Rodriguez, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, great iconic fighters that give their own opinions, but I don't see Crawford beating Errol Spence. PJ Collazo, what's going on? And another thing is, I wanted to talk about this too, because I see that everybody's like, yeah, you know, Terence Crawford has said that he don't have to be in the Hall of Fame. He don't need Errol Spence to be in the Hall of Fame. Floyd Mayweather said he's already in the Hall of Fame without Errol Spence. And, you know, I see many people saying this, that he don't need to fight Errol Spence to be in the Hall of Fame. He don't. He don't. He's if Terence Crawford retired right now, he's a Hall of Famer. If he retired right now, he's a Hall of Famer. Terence Crawford resume. Now Andre Ward won the Super 6 tournament, right? So Andre Ward won the Super 6 tournament. But Terence Crawford being a 3-division champion, undisputed, his accomplishments now, I think Andre Ward beat better competition, right? He beat Carl Froch. He beat Mikhail Kessler. He beat Chad Dawson. He beat Sergey Kovalev twice. You know, he beat some big names. So I think that he have a better resume, Andre Ward. But I do think that Terence Crawford's accomplishment sees him as a Hall of Famer right now. You understand what I'm saying? So Mahavir Salam, what's going on? So I do believe that Terence Crawford right now is a Hall of Famer for sure. He's a Hall of Famer. He don't need Errol Spence to get in the Hall of Fame. But how he'll be remembered. Chris Brown 4-5, my brother. Antonio Gonzalez, what's going on? Okay, for instance, to a higher degree, right? Because Floyd Mayweather, he didn't need Manny Pacquiao getting the Hall of Fame. Ismael Casillas, what's going on? But he would have forever. Floyd Mayweather didn't need Manny Pacquiao getting the Hall of Fame, and Manny Pacquiao didn't need Floyd Mayweather to get in the Hall of Fame. But they would have forever been remembered. The first thing you think of both guys would have been that they didn't fight each other. Tim Jones, what's going on? You understand? Smitty Botson, what's going on? The first thing you would have thought of, they ain't fight each other. You ain't gonna remember Floyd Mayweather beat 21 other world champions, because total he beat 22, right? So what, 22 or 26? What is it? 22. No, it's 26 world champions, right? Floyd Mayweather beat. So would you have remembered? Now, hardcore boxing fans would have remembered, hey, Floyd Mayweather beat 25 world champions, right? But would you, the first thing you're going to think of is that they ain't never fight each other. Look, a lot of times today, we got 836 people and 450 likes. How could that be possible, people? Larry Harding, what's going on, great brother? How could we have Zaza Zuze, what's going on? How could we have 845 people now? 845 people now, and we don't even have 500 likes. That's amazing to me. That's amazing to me. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. KO Artist Deuce, what's going on? Johnny Player, what's going on? So here's the thing, right? Like I said, I'll be so deep in the convo. Yeah, salute to you, great brother. I understand. Poppy Young, what's going on? Smash that like button, though. Get the likes up. Johnny Player, what's going on? Stacks Cutting Dat, brother in the building. What's good with you? Antonio Hicks, what's going on? Smash the like button, people. Ralph Shelton, what's going on? Ronald Reed, what's going on? Crucial Consciousness, what's going on? Malik Rain, what's going on? So, is Porter a Hall of Famer? In my opinion, Shawn Porter is a Hall of Famer. Mario Elion Senior, what's going on? Let me explain to you why Shawn Porter is a Hall of Famer in my book. Shawn Porter, and I told Shawn Porter this in private many times, and I can tell you on air, right? Antonio Gonzalez, what's going on? Shawn Porter has fought everybody. He's fought everybody, Shawn Porter. Right? He has fought everybody. Right? And never been blown out in no fight. He lost to Terence Crawford. He lost to Errol Spence. He lost to Kell Brook. Who else did he lose to? Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, Kell Brook. That's it, right? Wow, man. He lost to Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, Kell Brook, and Keith Thurman, right? He's never been blown out in not one of those fights. So he lost to Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, and Kell Brook. And didn't get blown out in any of those fights. Mr. Charismatic, what's going on? Nick Will, what's going on? Jelani Everett, what's going on? Even No Mercy, what's going on? Bird Gang 74, what's going on? Presidential Mike, what's going on? Even losing and getting stopped by Terence Crawford, he wasn't knocked out. And many people thought just about 90% of the people thought he could continue. And even right before the stoppage, everybody thought, many people, 50% of people thought he was up on the cards. Alan Maddox, what's going on? So just go figure. Darryl Clark, what's going on? Roy Babineau, what's going on? Bumpy T, my brother, what's good to you? Darryl Clark, what's going on? So 50% of the people thought that he was up on the cards by the time of the stoppage. Errol Spence fight, nip and tuck. People like, listen, the knockdown and the last two rounds, in my opinion, it was the knockdown. Tex Rock, what's going on? And I thought Errol Spence knocking him down in the 10th round and then winning 11 and 12 was the separation for Errol Spence. Kell Brook did a lot of excessive holding in the fight. And Shawn Porter admitted he didn't understand how to make adjustments to all the excessive holding from Kell Brook. And Keith Thurman was a very, very, very close fight. I thought the person that beat him the most decisive was probably Keith Thurman. And that was what, a round? A round, maybe two? Like Errol Spence clearly won because the knockdown and I thought he won 11 and 12. That's it. That's 4 rounds. It's over. You understand? With Terence Crawford, I thought Terence Crawford was up on the cards by the time of the stoppage, but I'm just saying that 50% of the people thought that it was that he was up on the cards. So he's fought everybody. And the thing about Shawn Porter is this that I love, and this is why I say he's a Hall of Famer. Shahal Moore, what's going on? Shawn Porter has never been in a ring with a guy that you say he's supposed to beat and didn't beat him. I'm going to say that to y'all again. The importance of understanding that. Shawn Porter has never been in a ring with somebody and say, Shawn Porter's supposed to win this fight, and he didn't do it. He was the underdog against Keith Thurman. He was the underdog against Crawford. He was the underdog against Errol. And he was the favorite. I don't remember him and Kell Brook. He might have been a favorite against Kell Brook. Sakari San Francisco, what's going on? Against Kell Brook, he might have been the favorite. Showtime the guy, what's going on? I don't remember. But the fights that he lost, he was the underdog. He was supposed to lose. The fights that he won, he was the favorite and he was supposed to win, and he did. Anthony Robinson, salute, great brother. Chef B, what's going on? Yeah, they ain't sending out. That's how they do. Daniel Matthews, what's going on? Hope Nell, my brother. Jaleel Savage, what's going on? He was the underdog against Danny Garcia, and he won that fight. Crane Enterprise, what's going on? And again, he's never been blown out in any fight. There was people that said Errol's going to go steamroll right through Shawn Porter. I told you that wasn't going to happen. And it didn't happen. Pons Jerry, Deuce, brother in the super chat. Any truth to Ward retiring early to avoid AB or Bivol? Who's AB? Ought to better beef? Come on, man. D. Augustine, what's going on? Ought to better beef and Bivol? Come on, brother. Miguel Perez, what's going on? So now think about this. The boogeyman at 175 was Sergey Crusher Kovalev. He was undefeated. Andre Ward beat him twice. Now, why would he retire early? And this is not directed at you, Ponce Jerry Deuce. Montreal, Virginia Beach, what's going on? LJ Burns, what's going on? Because I've heard people say this before. I've heard this before. So this is I know you heard this before, Ponce Jerry Deuce. And that's probably where you're getting it from. But just let this sink in. Yeah, Ponce Jerry Deuce. That's why I'm saying this is not directed at you. Realism 101, what's going on? Antonio Gonzalez, what's going on? Rock the Nupe, what's going on? This is not directed at you. I know you was asking a question, so I'm just answering it. But I'm going to answer it with a little bit of sarcasm to it. Mashimar Ayash, what's going on? And it's not directed at you, so please understand that. All right. But here, the guy that was the boogeyman in the division, the undefeated knockout artist, and the champion that was much bigger than those guys, in Sergey Kovalev, he went up and beat Sergey Kovalev twice. Now, think about this. Jamal Hakeem, what's going on? At that time, when he beat Sergey Kovalev, if Artabetabiev and Bivol had fought Sergey Kovalev, who would be the favorite? Dwayne Price, what's going on? Original Gentleman Broke Land, what's going on? Just let that sink in. Coach Griff, what's going on? I got Beterbiev winning next week. I want Joe Smith to win because he's from New York. But I think Beterbiev going to win. But now just think about this. 88 Sports Talk, what's going on? If you would have made Sergey Kovalev, that Andre Ward fought, Optimus 7-8, what's going on? And Bivol against that Sergey Kovalev. Sergey Kovalev is by far the favorite. He's by far. Ron, what's going on? Arez Garcia, what's going on? So just think now, why would Andre Ward, if anything, you would say Adonis Stevenson, because the two best guys in the division was Stevenson and Sergey Kovalev. John Wick, what's going on, great brother? Harris Michael, what's going on? Duke, what's going on, great brother? The two best light heavyweights in the world was Sergey Kovalev and Adonis Stevenson. That was actually the biggest fight at light heavyweight until Andre Ward made his presence felt at light heavyweight. Kyrie Jamal, what's going on? Until Andre Ward went up to light heavyweight and made his presence felt, the biggest fight at light heavyweight was Adonis Stevenson and Sergey Kovalev. The world is yours. Salute to the BX, the Bronx in the building. Body over bands, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? So he clearly didn't do that to avoid that. If anything, you would say if he retired early, it wasn't for him. Yoltz T. Tony, what's going on? Ronald Reed, what's going on? It would have been for not to fight Stevenson in an undisputed match. Anything else is absurd. And their style is tailor-made for him. What's different about Bivol than it is Carl Froch? Dwayne Frierson, what's going on? What's the difference between Bivol and Carl Froch? There's not much difference. Their styles are very similar. And Artur Beterbiev is short and a power puncher. He would just nullify and neutralize his power. Smash the like button, man. Y'all see they playing games. They pushing off 100 people at a time. Smash the like button, man. We have 879 people in here, and we have 600 likes. Get the likes up. We should have 1K likes. Smash the like button. And donate $1 to Super Chat. Refresh the Super Chat for the people that can't. Hotep, full, Rob, what's going on, great brother? Deontay Moses, what's going on? Because they're playing games. I got 6 people right now in my inbox telling me they can't send a Super Chat, right? The Super Chat is not working. They're pushing off 100 people. Smash the like button. Let's work. Get the likes all the way up. No doubt, Ponce, Jerry Deuce. So now with that said, that was the chair or the door? Oh. So Mark Hub, what's going on? Dion Easton, what's going on? Louis James, what's going on? Dwayne Johnson Jr. Media, brother in the Super Chat. Much love to you, brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. Scant Rants, brother in the Super Chat. Much love to you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, Bernard Gilbert, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you. Michael Tony, what's going on? Jose R. Side 2010, 210, what's going on? DJ, what's going on, great brother? Rashad Duncan, what's going on? Ernest Skinner, what's going on? So with that said, I see that many people are picking against Errol Spence, and to each his own. But I just wonder, is it because of the moment? You understand? Is everybody Randy Watson? What's going on? Mark Gonchu, what's going on? Skills from Nolan, brother in the Super Chat. Appreciate you. Mark Hub said notifications just don't seem to work last 3 weeks. Yeah, they're just not sending it out. They're picking and choosing. Stacks cutting that, brother in the Super Chat. Appreciate you. That's why the WBA trying to play Devin Haney like that. Because these are the games that they play. But just think, he just paid $360,000 in sanctioning fees. As everybody else do. Sleep with one eye open. What's going on? As everybody else do. Right? It's amazing, man. They make up rules as they go. It's super amazing, man. Simply marvelous, brother in the Super Chat. I'm broke, but love your stuff, Brown and Black, baby. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you. Salute to you. That's more than enough right there. Kenny Dyer, what's going on? Appreciate you. Double O Dub, brother in the Super Chat. I appreciate you, great brother. Yeah, they are, Tim Jones. They just pushed off a whole 100 people. You're going to tell me a whole 100 people just said, you know what? I don't want to watch no more. Simultaneously, all at the same time, everybody just said, you know what? I don't want to watch no more. Come on, man. So anyway, and they having a hard time finding their way back in. So now, Alamin Cruz, what's going on? So now, Jamal Hakeem, what's going on? The fact that James Toney said the 6th round, he don't think Errol Spence is going to get past the 6th round. And he said that everybody – see, and here's another misconception, right? True Daniels, what's going on? I heard people double R, what's going on, saying that Terence Crawford is just now getting his just dues. From who? See, Overlord Beats, what's going on? See, here's the thing. If you expecting old media and this casual big platforms to give Terence Crawford credit, well, then you're looking in the wrong place, because those platforms, they get it all wrong. Just like I just broke down earlier, how ESPN put up that the WBO was one of the major sanction belts in 1988. It didn't become a major sanction belt till 16 years later. After 16 years, Yavi Smoke, what's going on? Mike Lee, what's going on? Let me say it to y'all again. ESPN said the WBO, World Boxing Organization, was one of the major sanction belts. Said the 4-belt era began in 1988. Creed, what's going on? That would mean that Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, and Riddick Bowe was never undisputed. That guy George, what's going on? All to water down Devin Haney's accomplishments. If that to be the case, right, then that means that Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Riddick Bowe, and Lennox Lewis wasn't undisputed. Herbert Johnson, what's going on? Now just think about that. But you're talking about Asor M. Kai, what's going on? Randy Gaines Sr., what's going on, great brother? Morpheus Bay, what's going on? But you're talking about the biggest sporting platform in the world. Worldwide leader in sports. ESPN, the biggest sporting platform in the world. They put up a poll, 2 incorrect polls, to mislead the fans. They told you that Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos were undisputed. That's incorrect. Darnell Schaefer, what's going on? Pull counter boxing. Go subscribe to my brother, Pull counter boxing. They told you that they was undisputed. That's incorrect, right? Then, on top of that, right, they told you the 4-belt era began in 88. So let me ask you a question. My brother Duke in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, my mellow man, Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to my brother Duke, man. Appreciate you dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. So now think about this, right? I want y'all to think about this. Ram Bro, what's going on? Now, I want y'all to think about this. Did Evander Holyfield hold all 4 belts? No. Did Riddick Bowe hold all 4 belts? No. Did Lennox Lewis, who beat Evander Holyfield in 1999? Y'all ain't hear what I said, so let me say it to you again. Percy Brown, what's going on? Lennox Lewis beat Holyfield in 1999. 1999, people. Lewis James and a brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. 1999. But they put up a poll and said, EJ Love, what's going on? Tony Roman, what's going on? But they put up a poll and told you that the 4-belt era started in 1988. The 4-belt era started in 1988. Now, how could that be possible? Now, how could that be possible? So, ironically, Michael Tony, what's going on? Now, ironically, Ogun, Tawan, R. Ozley Sr., what's going on? P. Ali, Urban Naturalist, what's going on? Ironically, Mike Tyson won the undisputed titles in 88. Huh? Justin Welch, what's going on? Hey, Dre Finest, the 4-belt era didn't start in the 90s either. It didn't start until the 2000s. Let me say it to y'all again. D. Spence, what's going on? Shatako Smith, what's going on? The 4-belt era didn't start in the 90s, people. It started in the 2000s. The WBO wasn't recognized as one of the 4 major sanction belts until the 2000s. 2000s. Lennox Lewis beat Evander Holyfield in 1999, November of 99 for undisputed. In November of 99, the end of 99, the year was over. In November of 99, the year is over. It's only one more month in the year. Gangster, right? What's going on? Right? AJ, what's going on? It was the Thank you, AJ. It was like the IBO right now. The IBO was in existence. When Lennox Lewis beat Evander Holyfield, he picked up the IBO as well. Craig Barry, brother in the super chat. ESPN is the Fox News of sports. Facts. Carlos Bearfield, what's going on? So, Brandon Pollard, what's going on? Until the 2000s is when the WBO became one of the 4 major sanction belts. Not in the 90s and definitely not in the 80s. Not in the 80s and definitely not in the 90s. I mean, not in the 90s and definitely not in the 80s. No, sir. No, sir. Nah, Johnny Player, the WBO was recognized in 2003, 2002. Ryan Obi Barfield, what's going on? Paul Pig, what's going on? Around 2002 is when it started to be recognized as one of the 4 major sanction belts. And then Bernard Hopkins beat Oscar De La Hoya in 2004 and became the first 4-belt major sanction belt lineal undisputed champion at middleweight. That was in 2004. So in 2002 is when it started to be recognized as one of the 4 major sanction belts, when it was accepted by the WBC, WBA, and IBF. Right? That's when it was accepted as one of the 4 major belts. And Bernard Hopkins beat Oscar De La Hoya in 2004 for the belt to become undisputed and hold all 4 belts. And if you want to be technical, check this out. It really didn't get solidified until Bernard Hopkins beat Oscar De La Hoya, because he was still considered the undisputed champion before he beat Oscar De La Hoya. The Mac 59, what's going on? So go figure. Gap Reviews, ATOS, what's going on? No, Dre Finance, it's all good. Hey, Triple OG, we getting up there, great brother. We getting up there. But yeah, it in like 2002 is when it started to be recognized as one of the 4 major sanction belts. And then in 2004, it got solidified when Bernard Hopkins beat Oscar De La Hoya, right? But even before he beat Oscar De La Hoya, Yaya Aline, what's going on? Even before he beat Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins was considered the undisputed middleweight champion. Sylvester Anderson, what's going on? Shalom, King. So, Clayton Thomas, what's going on? So, I don't know where people, how did ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, how could they put up a poll? How could they put that up and say, hey, yeah, you know what? In 88, D. Murray, what's going on? I was confused. I'm looking, I'm like, in 88? In 88? Bassiana the Menace, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing tonight? Drop the link to you and Nick J's channel, Queen. In 88, I was confused. I'm like, huh? See, I was so fixated. On the fact that they had Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos up there. I was confused with that alone. That in itself was like mind-boggling to me. It was like, wait, what? What did I just miss? Do they have Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos, they had 10 undisputed champions. Yeah, they trying to rewrite history. Not on my watch. Not on my watch, brother. They ain't rewriting history on my watch. No, sir. The ring square, what's going on? And because of that, it threw me off. Blue, Errol Spence Jr. versus Terence Crawford set for October 1st, 2022. It's on my bookie, and that's the date, the betting odds. Yeah, but I'm hearing different. I just didn't. The ring square. The thing is, right? It's just so much going around. Jamin 24, what's going on? This date, that date, this date, and that date. You know what I mean? I just wait for them to make it official. Michael James 616, Tom Rice, what's going on? I told you guys they're looking for October. But then I also heard from a very, very credible source they could be pushing it back to November. Creighton Brooks, what's going on? And now if it's up now, right now, the ring is square, that's more than likely due to Jason Giles, what's going on? That's probably due to the fact that they need to make this fight with Jermell Charlo and Tim Tszyu. And I don't know if they want to have that fight in December. Sammy Greenlee, what's going on? Brandon Blanks, what's going on? I don't know if they want to have that fight in December. So Jermell Charlo, Tim Tszyu may be in November. That may have them in a position where they're like, all right, so yeah, Craig Barry, he said ESPN is the Fox News of sports. It is, man. It's hard. It's bad. It's bad, man. It's bad. Johnny Player, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, hey, Blue, why isn't David Benavidez on anyone's pound for pound? Dude might be one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing. That's a fact. New Fat Boy Fitness, what's going on? Zay Vibe Music, what's going on? Because of this, Johnny Player, he ain't got no belt. You see, the only person people got on that list that don't got no belt is Lomachenko. That's it. Vincent, why not? What's going on? Zay Vibe Music, what's going on? TBF Furbo, what's going on? The only person on that list without a belt is Lomachenko. And salute to my brother Johnny Player dropping that Cinco DBZ Ghost. What's going on? That's the only person on that list. Randy Gaines, seeing what's going on, great brother? Lomachenko. Who else on the list don't have a belt? Stacy Coley, what's going on? Jaleel Savage, what's going on? He don't deserve to be on that pound for pound. Avery 81st Street, what's going on? RJ Fernandez, what's going on? Who else is on the list? And then they got heavyweights on there. That grinds my gears, man. Hey, that ESPN list and this heavy and putting the heavyweights and Usyk and Tyson Fury on it, that really grinds my gears, man. It's just trying to. You don't do that. That's not the case in no other sport. In no other sport do you try to alter history. Mr. Stronger, what's going on? In no other sport. Only in boxing, we feel like we could alter history. Only in boxing. Only in boxing. Do we feel like we can alter history? Only in boxing. Ja Lawson, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Bud versus Hearns. Who you got? Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns, brother. Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment, what's going on? Q De Niro 202, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said ESPN may be the leader in sports media, but let's face it, ESPN plays politics just like the U.S. government and will act clueless when called out. Facts. They alter history. They trying to, right? They'll tell you, yeah, well, it's this many champions, right? So they'll tell you, right? Oh, my brother, Pac-Man ATL Tay in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Pac-Man ATL Tay. What's goody with your Tays? Check your phone. Okay. What? That's bizarre. That's a fact. That's a fact. Exactly. My brother Tay, he just updated me, right? And salute to my brother Tay Jones, right? So we going off the bookies, right? And like he said, they're guessing because the original date they had was October 29th. And look at some of the fights they got up there. Tyson Fury versus Ngannou, Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury, December 31st, right? Tyson Fury versus Ngannou, December 31st. Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul, December. They all over the place. Jeremy Hurd, what's going on? Vincent, what's going on? T. Berry, what's going on? Brandon Blanks, what's going on? They all over the place. So that's why I told y'all, man, I'll wait till the official announcement. Smash that like button, people. Let's get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button. Douglas Bronzy, 13, what's going on? Christian Navarro, what's going on? Yeah, get the likes up. Quincy Carter, my brother, what's going on? Yeah, Brandon Blanks. What's up? Huh? Oh. Unreal. Coogee Cool, what's going on? So, yeah, that's why I said just wait. Joe D 415, what's going on? Hoop at my brother. Hampton Ski 9, what's going on? That's why I tell y'all just wait, you know what I mean? Let it play out. It's going to be announced. The fact that they got it up there October 1st, that is way too close to I can't see that happening because it's just way too close to Canelo Alvarez and Triple G. That's only 3 weeks. That's not even, is it 3 weeks? Yeah, it's about 3 weeks separating Triple G and Canelo Alvarez, which they fight in September 17th. So if they fight you know, so if they fight September 17th and they fight in October 1st, they might as well fight in September. H-Town 713, what's going on? David Jackson, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. I think they got Bud as favorite too. I hope they make Spence plus money. I don't know how that works. I got to ask Tay. Hustler for the bag. What's going on? I would have to ask Tay about that. Trevor Bush, what's going on? I would have to ask Tay about that. I don't know, you know, who. If they got Terence Crawford the favorite. Chris Lil One Taylor, salute to Memphis. Smash the like button, man. Let's get the likes all the way up. Let's get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button. And donate $1 super chat. Refresh the super chat, man. They're not sending out the notifications tonight, and they're not allowing everybody to freely super chat. Connor, what's going on? TDLOC, what's going on? T Berry, what's going on? So, you know, Isaac Lipsy, what's going on? They're playing games, man. Hoop Av, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, "Is it an issue with Spence and Floyd, Roy Jones, Tony Hopkins, and Sugar Ray all have Bud beating Errol? Why does Spence always have to prove himself?" Now my thing with this is right, Hoop Ave. I'm gonna be honest. Steve Cooley, what's going on? Terence Crawford is their type of fighter. You understand? He's more cut from the mold of the fighter that they were compared to the fighter that Errol Spence is. You understand? He's more of the Errol Spence is the aggressive, come forward, boxing truth serum. What's going on? Hard hat, lunch pail, go to work. Roy Jones, they're more how could I say it? They quote unquote were versatile. So they look at Terence Crawford and everybody says he's more versatile. Now, I don't agree with Paulie Malignaggi all the time, but I do agree with him when he said it's easy to be versatile against the opposition that you're facing. Armstrong Consultant, brother in the super chat. Blue, what do you think Devin should do? Devin's going to fight George Kambosos, I believe. I want him to get the Lomachenko fight, but I think it's going to be George Kambosos. I want it to be Lomachenko, but I do think it's going to be Kambosos in a rematch. Ain't nothing he can do. I mean, he's already undisputed. That can't be taken from him. So if the WBA want to play those games, just take the belt. They can't take away history. How you say it on Above the Rim? They can't erase who he was, man. They can't erase who he was. They can't erase who he is. Undisputed. So, but yeah, Terence Crawford, LS, aka Tag, my brother in super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Dre Fine said you missed my super chat. Did I? Let me check. Sure did. Salute to my brother Dre Finest in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, "Hey Blue, nothing was like the wide world of sports. Something needs to be done with ESPN and their narrative. Another Howard Cosell, you feel me? Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Sean Carter, what's going on? They want people up there that's going to Steve Cooley, what's going on? That's going to push a certain narrative. Clifton Tony, OBJ, what's going on? That's what they're going to do. Yeah, if the WBA wants to go that route, if you Devin Haney, let him go ahead, take it. Take it. Have at it. Have at it. You know what I mean? Like you already undisputed, so have at it. You know what I mean? So with that said, like I was saying, I feel like they view Terence Crawford cut from a mold like theirs. You understand what I'm saying? Kitsune the Husky, what's going on? But James Toney saying that's a bold claim. Errol Spence ain't gonna get past. He'll be lucky to get to the 6th round. Wow. I mean, outside of Kell Brook, who did Terence Crawford stop before the 6th round? That you make that claim. Yeah, Quincy Carter is just. Let me see. Terence Crawford stops. Who he's before the 6th round? For James Toney to say he'll be lucky? Yeah, Steve Cooley, I'm tired, man. Yeah, Tarver picked him. I mean, I'm not surprised that they're picking him. Man, Amir Khan got to the 6th round. Al Noga, what's going on? Zoomverse, what's going on? Q Lee, what's going on? Amir Khan got to the 6th round. You don't think Errol Spence can get to the 6th round? Mr. Brown, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, have you noticed how Teddy Atlas is? I don't see him to be that way. Not lately. I don't know what he said lately to grind your gears, but lately I thought that Teddy Atlas has been pretty clear. Jamal James, what's going on? What did he say that was what did Teddy Atlas say? My brother Bish, B Megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. My brother Bish, B Megastar, Little Princess's channel. What did Mr. Brown? What did he say? I mean, Teddy Atlas always, but again, like I said, it's impossible not to be that way. You know, because we all bounce out D-Town. What's going on? David Jackson, brother in the super chat, he said, I don't know what James Toney's saying half the time. I just think that Kevin Rice, what's going on? I got to check out the episode he did about Devin. Oh, yeah, Mr. Brown. Oh, yeah, for sure. He's definitely leaning in a certain direction, for sure. Q De Niro, Deuce, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, whose ring IQ and skill do you truly think is better, Tank or Haney? Tank athleticism and instincts is unmatched from 140 down to, in my opinion. I can't say. I think they're the same. I think their IQ is the same. I can't say that Tank, huh? Okay. I can't say that Tank Devin ring IQ is high. I think their IQ is just on the same level. I think that they get the job done in different ways. Their athleticism is on the same level. The only difference between Tank and Devin is Tank clearly has more power. But as far as athleticism, quickness, foot speed, it's the same thing. Ring IQ, same thing. The difference is that Devin is much bigger. He's 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. Tank is 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. So he has 5-inch arm reach advantage over him and nearly a 5-inch height advantage over him. But he has just as quick feet as he does, so nobody's ring IQ is higher than the other ones. I think it's all the same when you're dealing with them. So I can't say if one has I think their IQ is on the same level. My brother Dre Fine is back in the super chat. He said, my brother Blue, I have mad respect for your honesty. Blessings to you, Dre Fine. I appreciate you, great brother. Triple OG. Appreciate you. Hoop Ave, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, the old legend dislikes Spence. LOL. James Toney says Spence won't make it to the 6th round. Shaking my head. The dislike respect has to stop. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, the 6th round, like Amir Khan got to the 6th round. So, and then the thing he said was, he said he'll be lucky to get to the 6th round. I'm like, wow, that's some bold claims, bro. Coach Marv, brother in the super chat, he said thoughts on Steve Fulton fight. Who's next? It should be Noe Inoue, Monster Inoue. That's the fight I want to see. I want to see Steve Fulton fight for Undisputed. I love Steve Fulton. Great talent. I think he beats Noe Inoue. But that's a great fight. David Jackson, brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, don't fall for the hype, Blue. Vegas got them odds 7. If it's as easy as these legends say it is, why isn't Bud at 3 minus Spence 20? See, I don't know what numbers you talking about. Mark Booker, what's going on? Those numbers you throwing at me, great brother. Edwin Sandoval, what's going on? I don't know what it means. I know obviously is saying that one is favorite. I know, but we're gonna find out. Big Buddha B More 516, brother in the super chat. Salute. Alan Maddox, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. Blue, this is a 50-50 fight, but I'm with Floyd and Roy. I got Terence Crawford. To me, Terence Crawford don't get enough credit for his ability to adjust. Many folks see Errol Spence Jr. as too big and too strong for Terence Crawford, but Bud got power and every bit of the dog as Errol Spence do. Yeah, we're going to find out. We're going to find out for sure. Frederico Wolf, what's going on? We're going to find out for sure. For sure, great brother. For sure. Alan Maddox dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. David Jackson, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Mario Barrios is 6 foot and just fought at 147 following a Tank fight. Tank stops Devin. Mario Barrios is nothing like Devin Haney. Or Devin Haney is nothing like Mario Barrios. Uncle D, what's going on? It's completely different fighting a 6 foot guy. First of all, he's not even 6 feet. Mario Barrios is about 5'10", 5'10" and a half. He's not 6 feet tall. And he has a 70-inch arm reach. He doesn't have Devin Haney has longer arms than Mario Barrios. And he's only about 1.5 inches shorter than Mario Barrios, but he's a much better athlete than Mario Barrios, and he's a much better boxer than Mario Barrios. He has quicker feet. Mario Barrios doesn't have quicker feet, right? Yeah, I saw it, Bassiana. Sure did. GD, what's going on? Devin Haney's foot speed, foot movement, jab, athletic ability is nothing like Mario Barrios. This is why I try to explain to y'all, right? You got to understand what you're watching. You just threw out the Mario Barrios height and length. He don't have longer arms than Devin Haney. He's just taller than Devin Haney. That's it. He don't have exceptional ring IQ. He don't have exceptional hand speed or foot speed or movement and an exceptional jab. He doesn't have any of those things. So because you're saying he did Mario Barrios, he had to gather the information to be able to do what he did with Mario Barrios. And Mario Barrios is nowhere near the boxer that Devin Haney is. He's not going to give and yes, Tank does make adjustments. But there's a difference when Tank makes adjustments and his opponent is not making adjustments that can match him. Devin Haney can match him in adjustments. That's the thing that you fail to realize. Quincy Carter, my brother in the super chat, he said, Blue, what can Bud do to counter Errol's pressure? Move. Macadon 1, what's going on? He got to move. He got to use angles, use his jab, control the pace of the fight, right? He got to be sharp with his punches, and he has to move. He has to change the channel on Errol Spence often. But here's the thing. Kerry Williams, what's going on? I've been watching Terence Crawford forever. Okay, here's the thing about Terence Crawford. When he moved up to welterweight, right? He's a dog. Muggy Man, what's going on? Y'all expecting Terence Crawford, like the brother said, well, Terence Crawford is going to box. Terence Crawford is he can make adjustments. The one adjustment Terence Crawford has made in his fights as of late is switching from orthodox to southpaw. That's it. Right? He switched from orthodox to southpaw, and he has a southpaw advantage over his opponents. That's his Solomon Perez Jr. What's going on? So when you look at it, right, everybody's talking about all these adjustments. The last time I seen Terence Crawford make those types of adjustments was 2 fights I could point to, which was the Jose Benavidez Jr. fight and the Victor Postal fight. Those are the 2 fights he made the adjustment. Now, to beat Errol Spence, for one, you got to understand. I thought his initial advantage was the fact that he can switch and he fights orthodox, but he's no longer as elusive and effective in the orthodox stance as he once was. He gets hit a lot while he's in the orthodox stance. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? He gets hit a lot while he's in the orthodox stance. You understand? When he's in the orthodox stance, he gets hit a lot. He's not elusive in the orthodox stance as he once was. So yeah, he makes adjustment. He's versatile. He has extremely long arms. He has extremely long arms. But again, another thing is that bothers me what it is, his accuracy. His punches are wide and looping. Errol Spence is straighter and more disciplined. And the fastest way to any route is straight. Slim Hussein, what's going on? He said, Blue, let's be for real. What be for real about what? Hoop Av, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Floyd just like Spence from sparring session. Nobody wants to talk about. Tony Harrison, Fundora, and Boo Boo versus Plant. Can these be made? Of course they can be made. Will they be made? Is a different story. Tony Harrison versus Fundora. Everybody keeps talking about Tony Harrison and Fundora. Why? Because they was on the same card. But I like Tony Harrison versus Fundora. I think Tony Harrison could win that fight, but I could see Fundora winning that fight because Tony Harrison fades in the second half of the fight. So I could see Fundora pressure and getting Tony Harrison to get out of the character and make a mistake in the second half or fatigue trying to stay away from Fundora and then get caught like he did against Hurd, like he did against Jamel Charlo, and like he did against I don't know why I always forget the other dude's name that he first lost to. Those lapses, man, and fatigue. He look at his last fight, beautiful boxing session, but in the second half he started getting caught, and it's been a reoccurring event in his career. Been reoccurring in his career. What's the dude name that he lost to the first time, you know? But Boo Boo and Caleb Plant, don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. Willie Nelson, thank you, Rogers. He was winning that fight against Willie Nelson, Rogers. Winning that fight. And then he just, in the second half of the fight, he just fades. And it's like they catch up to him. And then in the second half of the fight, it's just like, I don't know. I always say this, and y'all know I say this all the time. He's the best pure boxer at 154. But in the second half of the fight, like his jab is beautiful. He's big, he's rangy, great jab. He has these mental lapses in the second half and fatigue problems. He fades in the second half. And that be all she wrote. George Woods, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said Teddy Atlas is respected, but how accurate is he when he picking the winner? Fanon and you appear to be more correct when picking the winner. I mean, picking the winner sometimes is, it's a lot of studying, but it could also be, you got to keep in mind, right, George Woods, and salute to George Woods dropping that half a dub. It could be emotional. It could also be a situation where, you just never know what fighters are going to go through. You don't know what they're human beings, and sometimes a lot of they pick emotionally. So I personally, sometimes I'll be on the streak, sometimes I'll be on a winning streak, sometimes I'm on a losing streak. They don't, George Woods, but yeah, Teddy Atlas, yeah, he could be wrong, you know, on a losing streak, but then sometimes Teddy Atlas does pick right. Salute to my brother George Woods dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. This girl loves boxing. Peace, blessed to the queen in the super chat. She said, blessings, Blue, blessings to you, queen. Irresistibly Khaleesi. Peace, blessed to you, queen. How you feeling? Appreciate this girl love boxing. I appreciate you, queen. D-Dub Ja, what's going on? Y'all can't just say it's going to be a good fight, but won't admit Bud being fighting washed up that he KO'd. Shawn Porter been his best fight at 147. Shawn Porter is the best fighter of his career, not just at 147. The best fighter in Terence Crawford's career. Solomon Walker, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue. Fundora said if the Spence Bud fight doesn't happen, he'll be willing to go down and challenge Spence. Be careful what you wish for. Yeah, I don't pay that dude no attention, man. Everybody wants to be in the limelight. Big Mike, Real Talk TV, what's going on? This girl loves boxing. The queen back in the super chat, dropping another cinco on your boy Blue. Said, didn't mean to send 199. Appreciate you, queen. Either way, it's cool with me. Antoine Reed, what's going on? Shawn Porter is the best fighter in Terence Crawford's career. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. We should be at 1.1K. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes to 1.1K. Nobody's going to dominate. It's going to be a good fight. Yeah, I can't wait for the fight. I can't wait for this fight, queen. Can't wait. It's our real life Sugar Ray Leonard. Tommy Hearns relived. David Jackson, brother in the super chat. He said, Floyd said you can't get away from Spence. Floyd said you can't get away from Spence. Who can't get away from Spence? Terence Crawford? I can't wait. Mama Bear 90, what's going on? It's always light-skinned men that want to argue with me. I know it's a mirror you want to be looking. Brown Lump 909, what's going on? Zoomverse, Rock Sports, what's going on? Yeah, she said, I know it's a mirror you want to look in. So it is a 50-50, truly a 50-50 fight. It truly is a 50-50 fight. It's our Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns fight. All the way, all over again. History repeating itself. You understand what I'm saying? And I absolutely cannot wait, man. I absolutely can't wait. It's almost time for lunch, 1:30 a.m. Oh, you're a good man. Charlie Love, what's going on? Prime Kell Brook with a beat Bud. Nah, I don't think so. I think that a prime Kell Brook still loses to Terence Crawford. Still. I think Terence Crawford makes the adjustments. He's just a better pure boxer than Kell Brook. He's more versatile than Kell Brook. That's what it is. He's more versatile than Kell Brook. He's quicker. He's a better athlete than Kell Brook. Kerry Williams, brother, in the super chat. Much love to you, brother. He's more versatile than D-Ray Promotion. What's going on? He's more versatile than Kell Brook. He got, he could just more tricks up the sleeve. Just better than Kell Brook. Smash the like button. Rick TV, what's going on? Who I got Errol Spence winning a split decision over Terence Crawford. I think it's going to get real rough and real physical. And I think that all the advantages that I see, Marlon Ramo, what's going on? All the advantages that I see that Terence Crawford, I believed him to have initially when this fight was being talked about. I don't believe he has those advantages anymore. He's not as versatile as he once was, southpaw and orthodox. He's not, elusive in the southpaw stance, right? And so with that said, I just think that his southpaw advantage, Errol Spence is a naturally bigger, stronger southpaw, right? So the advantage he have in his southpaw stance that he had over Kell Brook and over Shawn Porter and over the guys that he had the advantage over, he don't have that anymore, right? And when he's in the orthodox stance, he gets hit. When he's a southpaw, right? Errol Spence is a naturally bigger natural southpaw. So I don't see those advantages anymore. Now, he's still very versatile. He still can win the fight. He's still got power in both hands. He's still very lengthy. He still can make adjustments, right? But I'm just saying, God bless 747, what's going on? He didn't have to against Amir Khan because Amir Khan is chinny. He knew it was one punch away. So, that's just how that goes. Frederico Wolf, what's going on? So that's the thing, you know what I mean? So great fight though. Unofficially, Mean Machine dropped him. So here's the thing, right? Knicks 100 GM, what's going on? He has a lot of physical, athletic advantages over and skill set advantages over certain fighters that he just simply don't have over Errol Spence. He don't have it. And I think that Errol Spence pressure, his natural southpaw stance, his jab, his fundamentals, his punches are cleaner and straighter. Yeah, I think that's going to be a problem for him. Felix Mays, Hamilton still won. What's going on? And he struggles with jabs. And he's going to be 35 by the time this fight happens. He's going to be 35 by the time this fight happens. And he's fought twice in 3 years. D. Murray, what's going on? And he's a timing fighter. So timing, Errol Spence is fundamentally, he's cleaner. So that's the difference. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what Bassiano. Who you talking to, Queen? Bassiano, who you talking to? Oh man, she talking about headlines. PGH Big Dog, what's going on? Raw Fats, what's going on? But I'm about to get out of here. It's 1:30. Has Bud ever been in a dogfight? Yeah. Yeah, Bassiana going in. I don't know who she going in on. She said Quincy. Oh, Quincy Carter? Lauren Walker, what's going on? Yeah, so those are the things that, yeah, she's going in. You don't know why y'all get her started, boy. She going in. Hoop Av, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Bud name carries more weight than his boxing abilities. He is still an elite fighter, but he's slowing down and getting hit more. Spence body attack is real. Yeah, he's definitely slowing down. And I don't know if he's slowing down or it's his choice of fighting as he's a welterweight. It seemed like once he became a welterweight, he chose to fight in a different style and different manner. He just chooses to be. He chooses to be there. He chooses to be there. You understand? Bassiana, you better not. You better not ever apologize. Apologize for what, Queen? You might not never want to apologize. Now you know better than that. I'm just sorry. I don't know who he's. I couldn't see who he was talking about. What I completely missed it. Charlie Love in the super chat. He said, "Has Bud ever faced a high level southpaw?" No, no. But he will in this fight. He will this fight. But let me get out of here, people. I'm tired, man. Super tired. But I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Smash the like button. Bud does get hit a lot. Jack T, what's going on? It's gonna be interesting, man. Interesting. Uh, and it's interesting, like I said, James Toney saying 6th round. He'll be lucky to get to the 6th round. That's like you have no faith in Errol Spence. None. Uh, and Roy Jones and everybody else. See, like I said, I don't always agree with Paulie Malignaggi. Yeah, it's late, man. I'm tired. I don't always agree with Paulie Malignaggi, but he said some real interesting things, right? And you know, like you said, Terence Crawford had a lot of advantages over guys he's supposed to have the advantage over. D Webb, what's going on, great brother? Smash the like button, people. Son of Gods, what's going on? Son of Gods, what's going on? Let me get out of here, people. But y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.